Last episode, we escaped high temperatures in South Dakota and made it to the beautiful Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. Join us as we explore this amazing place for the first time. Good morning, you guys.
Morning, everybody.
We are just coming down the mountain from our boondocking spot in Grand Teton National Park. It's a beautiful area, but the temperatures have dropped. It's so crazy because we were just in the Badlands and east of here, and it was up to 95 degrees. It was supposed to get up to 105 in the Badlands. Tonight, it's supposed to get down below freezing. This morning we got up and it was pretty chilly. And get this, it started to snow. It's so crazy. So we're having a little bit of weather whiplash.
Yeah.
But the sun is out, so we're hoping that we can see some pretty stuff today and get our house battery charged back up and take care of some business now at the pit toilets up here. That's how we're starting our day. I never thought at the end of June I would be in snow. It's kind of crazy. Brr! Yeah, it's definitely snowing. And it's sharp, almost like sleet snow. It doesn't feel so great on the skin.
What's going on out there?
Cold and it's snowing like sleet snow.
Pretty wild to think that it's June 22nd and we have a little bit of snow.
Welcome to summer.
Summer in Wyoming.
Originally, our plan had been to come into the park today. I'm so glad that we came yesterday, aren't you?
Yep.
That we had perfect conditions for coming in. We could see the mountains. The weather was beautiful. So we had that good start. So this is not as disappointing, and it's actually kind of cool in some ways to see the clouds coming in over the mountains. But it is cold.
My view is each day is unique. Each day offers its own unique opportunities. And so while, yeah, it might be raining, sleeting, snowing, whatever it's doing right now, and a lot of cloud cover, still kind of unique and offers its own view of what life is like here.
just saying to Steve, does this remind him of anything? I have been to Europe and to the Alps, but what these mountains remind me of are actually Alaska, what we saw from the cruise ship. I have some pictures that are very similar, and we had a lot of low-lying clouds like this, so kind of like those moody pictures when we were doing our cruise. Someone left the bathroom open. Well, yet another beautiful lookout to check out. We haven't even driven very far, and we've had several beautiful views already. The views in this park are quite stunning, and we are heading now to what I think is the most photographed spot in the park. So we should be in for another stunning view. So what'd you think about that stop?
Well, the barn was a barn. Gets a lot of people excited. And cute little rodent things, a hybrid between a squirrel, prairie dog, and a squirrel.
Chipmunk rat?
Yep. They were cute.
They were cute. So, yes, it was just a barn, but it's a very famous barn. People come to photograph it first thing in the morning for sunrise and sunset, and I mean, it does have those beautiful mountains behind, so I feel like you can't argue that. I saw this field of wildflowers and could not resist coming out here and getting some pictures and video. Look at this.
This girl loves her flowers.
Well, you guys, we have seen some pretty fantastic scenery this morning. Now we are actually heading into town to Jackson, and the reason is because of Starlink. Thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update since some of you have asked. We had a little bit of a snafu yesterday. To back up a little bit, when we were in the Badlands, we actually loaded one of our YouTube videos successfully. It was under 3 gigs. The plan that we have is 10 gigs for $10 for a month. We initially thought that if we went over that, we could as much as we wanted to for $1 a gig, but we realized it's actually $2 a gig, anything we go over 10. So after loading that video, we knew from our account that we had 5 gigs remaining for yesterday and today before the new month set. So we started loading our video. It was, I believe, around 2.3 gigs, so we would have been well within our 10 gigs. It started loading, everything was fine, and then all of a sudden it stopped loading. So Steve checked things out, he looked at the phone, at the app, and it said that we had used 14 gigs of data just yesterday, last night, which makes no sense at all. We made sure that none of our other devices were connected. We made sure all of our other stuff on the laptop we were loading the video was turned off, such as our OneDrive that will sync files. So we don't know what happened. We also considered just to pay the extra, but we couldn't even figure out how to do that on the app to go over the 10 gigs. It also doesn't make sense because it actually got to a point where it said we'd exceeded our limit, but it said 14 is what we had used. So that would have meant that we've used like 20 gigs, and then it stopped us. So it really made no sense all around. So we're not really sure what happened. We couldn't keep loading the video. So all that to say that now we are heading to Jackson in search of free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so it's a little disappointing. We had high hopes for Starlink. We had hope for, in this exact type of situation where we were going to be in need of Wi-Fi that would suffice, and we were encouraged by our initial upload in the Badlands. So anyway, live and learn. Now we're back to square one and on the hunt for some Wi-Fi.
Well, we have made it to Jackson, and as it turns out, we're also going to be meeting some friends here. Must be that right there. Yeah, public parking, no overnight parking.
Very busy place, huh?
We headed into the visitor center to try to load the rest of our video. It was painfully slow loading, but then...
Hey, look who it is! Hey, we made it! Bill!
We got our video loaded thanks to Bill and Christina's Starlink.
Bill, it's 45 through here.
It's flashing at him.
Is working. It's right across the street, so it's dump, fresh water.
Well, it's been super nice to see Bill and Christina again. Because it's easier for them, we came to a campground with them, and we are hanging out today. Just taking it easy a little bit. It's been nice catching up with them. I got a little nap in. Steve's been doing some editing, and we're having an amazing dinner for a cold day in the Tetons. Steve is making some soup and some grilled cheese and cheese and ham sandwiches. Well, today has been a nice leisurely day in the Tetons. It's been really nice spending some time with Bill and Christina. It's been lovely with the Tetons in the backdrop of everything we've done today. And now we are wrapping things up for the day. It is supposed to get down into the high 20s, which is something we never would have expected in first couple days of summer. So that's kind of crazy. I think we mentioned before how hot it had been in the Badlands. It was supposed to get up to like 105 a couple days after we left there. It was around 95 when we headed this way. So what is that, like a 70-degree spread of temperature, of degrees? So kind of bizarre, but I have added some extra covering to our windows tonight, put up our front window covers. Hopefully we can stay nice and kind of toasty in here tonight.
Next left on the Gros Ventre Row. In 600 feet, turn right on US 191 South, US 26 West.
Morning, you guys.
Morning, everybody.
We came into town this morning, and as always while we're in this area, the views were absolutely incredible. It was really neat seeing the low-lying clouds and the peaks peeking up above the clouds. I love that. And then we came to the library. It's just easier. Once again, we didn't have great success with the Starlink the other day. We could use Bill and Christina's Starlink, which we have been doing when we're hanging out with them, but there's no power at the campsite that we were with them at last night. So we decided just to come to the library since we like working at the library and we have unlimited Wi-Fi and power. So we charged up all our devices, our camera batteries, phones, all that good stuff. And now we're gonna fill up our gas tank. We're gonna get a quick picture at the famous Antler Arch in downtown here. And then we're gonna be doing some hiking with Bill and Christina.
Gas is so much more expensive here, and they have their regular is 85 octane, and this van needs 87, so it's even more expensive. I'm gonna try yet another gas station. $3.69, so that's the best so far. I will get it.
We are on our way to see more pretty things and to get a little bit of exercise.
Good, how about you?
Well, thank you. Matt today?
Matt? No, thank you.
All right, safe travels. Thanks for coming. Safe talk.
All right, Christina, what trail are we doing?
Taggart Lake, Grand Tetons.
What-
Beautiful.
What are we gonna see?
We're gonna see a beautiful lake with the Grand Tetons mirrored in the water,
Are
and
we-
you can see all the way down.
Are we
to
gonna
the bottom of
see
the
a
lake.
waterfall at all?
No waterfalls.
Is it gonna lose the van?
Uh-huh.
No, actually,
And we told Steve it was only 2 miles.
good here. It's like pine and flowers and mountains.
I think somebody went number 2 over there.
All right, here we are, Taggart Lake. It's beautiful.
I have no words.
What's going on here?
We told some random kid if he went swimming in the water, we'd give him $20.
So I threw in an additional one because I'm a big spender. And then this guy actually paid up. So now I've got to go give him my $1.
All right.
Let's see it.
I got to be a man of my word. I said I'd give you
I was
$1.
fixing to chase you down.
And then put you on your own slide in that video. It is very pretty here, that's for sure. You gonna go all in?
Yeah.
You gonna washing all the dust off?
Yep. Easy, dummy. Just me, or does it look like the van's tilting a little bit?
Well, we are back in our camp spot from 2 nights ago that we loved, and even better is that we actually got an unobstructed view. So love that. I have a question for you guys. I want to know how many of you, since you've been watching our videos, have started to use scissors with your cooking. Hmm? Our dinner is ready. There's some of the fajita meat in the prepackaged section at Aldi, some cabbage, and some quinoa. Look at this behind us.
Amazing, huh?
It's pretty magnificent. What an amazing view. If you enjoy our videos, please consider becoming a patron by using the link on the screen that we've also included in the video description, along with information about today's adventure and our channel. A special thank you to all our patrons. We appreciate your ongoing support. Thanks for coming along with us on this van life adventure. Please take a second to hit the like button below, leave a comment to let us know you're watching, and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Don't forget, you can also connect with us and see my photos of the places we visit on our Facebook and Instagram.